Hello everyone. What you're looking at here are some laces that I actually have in my Zibbet store now. Yay! It's not very many, but it's a good start. I'm gonna zoom in and just show you some details here. I have several really beautiful Venice laces, including these two types right here. This is so pretty. This one right here is not Venice lace, but I have a couple of really wide ones. This one here, let me see if I can, there we go. Nope, that's a really pretty double ruffled one. If I just, let me move down just a bit right there. There's a really pretty wide white one. I have one peach one up there right now. I have this, which is very unusual looking. Bit different, isn't it? Anyway, I will be continuing to work on these. I have not done much this week as per usual for various reasons, but I will be continuing to work on these. As some of you will remember, I actually started selling lace, not wedding appliques, and I really want to get back to that. I really do love the laces, and so I'm hoping that as you go over and see the laces in my Zibbet store, that you'll see things you want to buy there from the lace section, not just from the wedding section. And I should tell you too that most of mine, basically everything I sell is vintage or at least older. Some of it is pre-used, some of it's new old, what they call new old stock, and a lot of them you just don't find. You won't find them at the stores and things like that. Now I'm going to show you my latest dress and talk over what's going to be available in the store for this dress. I'm going to pause the video and move the things around on my table. Hold on. First, I'm going to talk about the appliques that came off of this dress. This ended up being, to me, a huge disappointment. This is an example of the applique. It is very white. It has the netting background, as you can see. It has clear sequins, the small white pearl beads. And when I first looked at it, I thought that this here was beading. It catches the light. It's probably not doing it right now, you can't really tell, but it does sometimes. It sort of catches the light and it's shiny, but actually it's stitching. You can see right there, it's just stitching, and it's stitched with a shiny thread rather than a flat thread. These are horrible to get off of the dress. They are very difficult. You can do it, but it's difficult, and you will end up with a lot of sort of rough edges. I don't know, it's different to the usual kind. This is not as expensive an applique as the usual ones that I have that are the re-embroidered Alençon lace. This is sort of like a version of that, but I can tell that it's a cheaper type. So anyway, I decided it was just not worth it for me to spend hours and hours cutting off these appliques. So what I have, I can't remember how many I have, but when you go on my Zibbet, you'll see it. Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. This particular one I'm going to show you now, I'm not going to put on Zibbet. If you're interested, go ahead and either PM me or leave a message down below. So I'm thinking about 9 of these. And what you can get, if you want to try removing these yourself, if you want to have a go at it, or if you want to fussy cut around the edges, which is another thing that you can certainly do. If you fussy cut around the edge, there'll be places where you see some fabric through, like most of the places, I guess, okay? But if you would like to try this, if you'd like to have a piece, what I'm going to do is like I said, I think about 9, and some of them will be 1 piece, some of them will be 2 pieces. They're about 2.5 feet long, somewhere in there, and for $3 plus shipping, I'll just give you this entire piece, which would, be a lot of appliques on there, a whole bunch. So that's what I'm going to do as far as the skirt appliques. And then I have a couple other pieces that I'm going to show you. So I have 2 sleeves. These will be on my Etsy store. Golly, keep saying Zibbit. It's my Etsy store. This sleeve is, it was completely separate. It was not attached to the dress. It has elastic up here. It doesn't have buttons. It just has a snap there. Has those, the appliques are exactly the same. And so you'd have like a one piece around the top there. You'd have a piece around the bottom. And then in the middle, let's see, you'd have, it's really hard to count because there it's round, it's not flat. So you'd have at least 1, 2, 3, 4 large pieces, 5 large pieces maybe, and then a bunch of little ones like, let me see if I can find one, like these, okay? So I am asking $8.50 for a sleeve, and this one what you'll do is just cut around it and it will be completely on the tulle backing, okay? So $8.50 for a sleeve, and I do have 2 of those available. Then I want to show you the ginormous butt bow. I just love calling it that. So this is the butt bow. It is very large. It is about 14 inches across, I would say, and it does have the appliques on there. Don't count on being able to get these off. You'll be wanting to use this as is probably on a project or for display. I'm sure that you could make really beautiful like wall hangings with these. It is white satin, as far as I can tell. It's in perfect condition. There's the snap on the back and thread on the back just from being on the dress. This satin is kind of shiny. You can probably tell that in this video. So the bow, I am asking $5 for that. Then I have the bodice of the gown. Let me show you that. Okay, so here's the bodice and a piece of lace that got stuck to it, but you guys couldn't see that actually. Okay, I'm going to just pull out a bit. As you can see, I haven't completely cleaned off my desk, so there's still lace up there. Okay, so again, then we have this shiny white satin. The bodice lace extends quite a long way past the waistline. I have cut this off at the waist, but this piece here is all loose, all just on the tulle. It's not attached to the satin, okay? So you could cut this up, use this however you wanted, no problem. You then have this whole section up here, which of course is attached to the satin, and as I've told you before, probably cannot remove it. You will probably have to cut around it or get very creative. We then have this dangle piece here on the, I don't know what you call it, collar. It's not really a collar. And we also have lace peeking out from underneath that does go all the way around to the back, where you do have satin covered buttons, and then it starts again and comes all the way around to the front. The rest of the back, what you're looking at, is basically two lines of appliques down the back. Again, may be able to get them off, may not. Probably looking at fussy cutting there. I would like $10 for the bodice. The final thing that I have is the hem. Oh, and darn, I forgot how many yards I have. 1 second, I'll figure it out. 2, 4, 6, 8. I think I have 8 yards of hem. That was a very quick there. I didn't really measure it. I just kind of guesstimated there. Oops, so sorry. Okay, so this is the hem, and it's actually very pretty. It is exactly the same kind of thing, and it does have the sequins on there. Can you see that? Yes, they're catching the light there. The thing that you will find is that there are going to be some places, I'm trying to find one right now, right there, where this tool rips. I have tried to be as careful as I can, and it is just going to happen. But I think you can tell, it's still very pretty. So, as I said, about 8 yards of this I have available, and I'm going to ask $3.50 per yard if you want to buy the whole thing. No, you know, it's going to be on Zibbit, so it makes it hard, but I may give you a break on the price if you do put in that you want the whole piece, okay? I will do that. So that's what I have available right now. I just got a new dress in the mail yesterday, and I haven't opened it yet. I'm about to do that. So hopefully I will have some wonderful things to show you. I also have a dress that hopefully I'll get next week. Like, this won't stay put. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. Hopefully I'll get my next dress next week, and I'm very excited about it. I hope that other people will like it as much as I do. It is a cutwork dress, and very, very, very detailed. There's tons of work on it, so I'm hoping that it turns out to be as good as it looked. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching, and please go check out my Etsy store. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.